It's time to wake up and smell the soccer, the series in which I give you my most intriguing matchup of the day in the Americas. There's no better way to celebrate the end of a long work week than to stay up a little late, watch some late night football, and that's what I'm recommending today. It's Chivas' visit to Tijuana. Chivas are not in a good situation, but when are they ever? Manager Luis Fernando Tena could be on his way out. When you start hearing those rumors about the name the club has lined up to replace you, you know your job is maybe not as secure as you would hope. Chivas went through a big rebuild this offseason. They brought in big names, and of course they only signed Mexican players, so the player pool is already sort of limited. But what has that rebuild gotten them? So far only one victory in 6 matches. That revamped attack with players like JJ Macias and Uriel Antuna so far isn't clicking. Those players are young, they're still finding their feet, but if they don't get it done tonight, at Estadio Caliente against Xolos, I think it could be quite difficult for Luis Fernando Tena to continue leading those young players forward. Xolos have a new manager as well in Gustavo Quinteros, but they're not doing too much better. Just like Chivas, they have only one victory so far this season. But the good news for Xolos is they're in the Copa MX semifinals, so maybe the focus starts to shift there. That being said, that game midweek against Morelia still saw Gustavo Quinteros rest a lot of his regulars, a lot of his starters. So you should still see a pretty full-strength side even though this game comes quickly on a Friday after a midweek contest. Xolos haven't scored many goals either, but I think there could be some in tonight's game. That's why I think it's the most intriguing match of the night. Stay up late, watch it, it's going to be fun. Let's go back to yesterday's game. I went off the grid and didn't pick a CCL game. I went for a Copa Sudamericana game between El Nacional of Ecuador and Fenix of Uruguay. I'm going to give myself a point. This was another fun one. Fenix added to their 1-0 aggregate lead early, but then El Nacional came back. They lost a player to a red card, still were able to get the 2-2 draw. That's obviously not enough. Phoenix moves on, but it was still a fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's match. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I haven't really worked out how I'm going to give picks for the weekend yet, so just follow me on Twitter and I'll tell you what to watch. How about that? We'll figure it out going forward, but until then, hope you have an amazing day, hope you have an amazing weekend, and we'll talk to you next week when we wake up and smell the soccer.